Hello, this is Immaculate from a student at Victoria University from biology class group 7. I'm here to present my poster about the lymphatic system. And according to my poster, we have the introduction. The lymphatic system is a network of vessels, tissues, and organs that help maintain fluid balance and then defend the body against infections and absorb fats from the digestive system, that is the small intestines. In simple terms, the lymphatic system acts like a body drainage and defense system. It removes excess fluids from the tissues, fights infections, and helps absorb fats from the body, from the food or from the stomach. I mean the digestive system, that is the intestines. Accordingly to the my poster, we have the major parts of the lymphatic system. These are the lymph. We have lymph itself, which is a clear fluid. It is found in the lymph nodes, and the lymph nodes are small bean shaped that help in filtering that lymph. The dirt goes out, the good one remains in them. Here has a clinical indication that if those things fail to collect or take out, they will swell, meaning there was an infection in the body. We have the spleen. The spleen helps in collecting and making red blood cells, removing the old ones, and then also storing the platelets. Not making as such, but storing, and then removing the old ones, the red blood cells, and also storing the platelets, which helps in fighting the infections. We have the thymus, is found around the thoracic cavity. And it collects the fluids. It contains the T cells. It helps in production of T cells, and also maturing them and helping the body for the defense response towards the any disease that could come in. Then also the tonsils, they are found behind the tongue. They help in trapping pathogens around the mouth, the nose, to prevent them from making them inflamed or preventing the person from getting sick. Then the bone marrow, it produces the lymphocytes. Also, it's where the blood cells are made. Then here it has an indication also that if these white blood cells or the lymphocytes are high, it's an indication, a clinical indication that the body has some problem or has some infection. So it will be helping when they are producing much quantity. It will show that it has some infection, so it has to be diagnostically or looked into the lab to see whether it can be diagnosed properly. Then we have in that was the simple, or I may say the those major parts that connect to the lymphatic system. But still, though, according to the diagram I'm having here, still we have others that connect with those ones, the major ones, to make a whole complete lymphatic system. This is the and adrenal drains, scientific words, around the head. Eyes, they help in, yes, to trap infections around the eyes or to filter lymph around the eyes. We have the cervical lymph, it's around the scalp, nose and face, mouth. Then we have the tonsils behind the tongue. We've talked about the thymus, we've talked about the lymphatic vessels, also help and go deep to connect with the thymus to collect, to undergo deep into the arms, I may say. These are the lymphatic vessels of the upper part. We have the axillary part under the armpit, We have the lumbar part, lumbar lymphatic system, lymphatic node around the lumbar region. It collects and then filters that fluid, the lymph fluid around the abdomen and the lower back. And the spleen, we've talked about the pelvic lymph, then the inguinal lymph nodes around the inguinal region. It helps in collecting from the legs, then also around the thigh. Then we have the lymphatic vessel of the lower limbs. They also help in collecting from the legs and the